It's time for high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel. Today's broadcast is brought to you by our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Today's coverage is also sponsored by Global Car Care, the Highlander Golf and Grill, Apple Valley Honda, Sangster Motors, Valley Tractor, Save Mart, Caldwell Banker, Biosports Physical Therapy, and Dick's Heating and Air. And now let's go live to the field for high school sports on your home for high school sports, the NCWLIFE channel.
Hello and welcome. You joined us just in time for an exciting encounter between the visiting Eisenhower Cadets and your Wenatchee Panthers. Hi again, I'm Sebastian Moraga. Alongside me, as always, is our soccer analyst, Daryl Geddes. And Daryl, it's kind of hard to fathom that after what we saw on Tuesday, a 4-3 victory for Wenatchee over Eastmont, that we might be in for another great game. But that's exactly what we have here. We have two teams, if not at the top of their game, at the top of the standings, with very, very big goals in mind, going right after each other.
Correct. You have Eisenhower sitting in the number one spot right now. Wenatchee and Davis sitting tied for second. So obviously this game is going to be a change from Tuesday's emotional, high intense game. Wenatchee's going to have to settle in their own. They're going to have to control the pace. Eisenhower, another gritty, good team. So, the winner of this game is going to possibly sit in potentially the sole first place of the league right now at the moment.
And you better believe that these boys know exactly that. They know that there's a big prize. May not be the rivalry, may not be bragging rights, but there is a carrot at the end of that stick.
Correct. This is a big game for Eisenhower because you're coming into Wenatchee Stadium. And if you can get this win on the road, that gives you a lot of momentum moving forward because that's going to make you one game, almost two games clear of Wenatchee.
And the next time you see Wenatchee, it will be at your home if you're Eisenhower, correct?
Correct. And you have to ride, again, that mentality thinking, hey, you guys have to come back to our place and play. We could go 3 games clear of you, which will be really tough to come back from that late in the season.
Absolutely. The storylines abound. The action is promising, and we could not be happier to have you here with us. When we come back, we have an interview with the coach of the Wenatchee Panthers, the keys to the game, the starting lineups, and a whole lot more here on NCWLIFE. Don't go away.
NCWLIFE channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Welcome back. We are just about ready to witness a very entertaining clash between the visiting Eisenhower Cadets and your Wenatchee Panthers. And next to us is the head coach of the Panthers, Coach Miguel Viramontes. Did I say that right? Okay. All right. Because I was coaching him a little bit. Did I say that right? I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, Coach Viramontes, as always, welcome. Thank you very much for being with us. And my question refers a little bit to this game, but also a little bit about Tuesday's game. A 4-3 win, very emotional, very intense win over Eastmont on the road. How do you get your team to turn the page mentally and spiritually and emotionally from such an intense contest to this one, which promises to be just the stuff?
Yeah, I mean, the next day I made one thing clear to my team, and they're well aware that we won, but that's not how we play, right? It was a lot of long balls, and we like to possess more, so it wasn't our game, and we have to be playing our game. So, but the next day we just really focus on playing our style of football, which is possession-based.
And what kind of trouble can a team like Eisenhower give you?
I mean, they're good all around from the front to the back line. So, yeah, they're a complete team, and yeah, it makes it hard for us.
Mr. Geddes, the floor is yours, sir.
Coach, thank you for joining us again. I would like to ask one question. How do you rally the troops knowing that tonight you could be in sole first place after this game? You know, Davis is on your heels, but this is between you and Eisenhower at this moment.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of have our eyes set on the state final right now. So we just see every team here as being in our way. So the guys understand that, and we just got to stay locked in.
All right, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Very much.
One last question, Coach. We saw Channy Vega come off the bench against Eastman. We see him starting today. What is the difference? Is he better? Is it better, healthier now?
Yeah, he's 100% now, so he's ready to go.
All right. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to a good matchup between the visiting Cadets and your Panthers. It all starts here and a little bit here on NCWLIFE channel. Don't go away.
For over 35 years, the Sangster family has been not only representing GMC, but the entire community.
As one of the few family-owned dealerships in Washington, you can count on our personal integrity, which has spanned over 3 generations, to ensure your satisfaction.
Sangster Motors stands behind everything we sell, from GMC professional-grade products and service from a professional-grade dealership.
Remember, caring about your family is what brings you back to ours.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Welcome back to the Apple Bowl here in beautiful Wenatchee, Washington. Wenatchee just about ready to face the Eisenhower Cadets, and we saw the fast start among fast starts for Wenatchee and Eastmont against each other a couple of days ago. Daryl, what does Wenatchee need to do to at least emulate a similarly fast start against the Cadets today?
Again, I think they need to step in and assert themselves, play their game. Don't allow Eisenhower to get out on the break. Don't start playing into a style of, hey, we're going to boot the ball down the field and we're just going to turn it into a track meet. I think if Wenatchee controls possession tonight, gets their big players going, Mr. Vega, Mr. Garcia, I think it's going to be a very entertaining game.
Absolutely. How big of a factor do you expect Channy Vega to be starting from the get-go as opposed to off the bench?
Again, like I said last game, his creativity, his movement, his ball control, he makes this team go around. You see when he stepped into the game, the team turned into a whole different, they went to a whole different level.
They found a different gear, absolutely.
Yeah, he actually collected the first 3 throw-ins off of Mr. Garcia and put one of them away. And he had 2 other very good chances. So that right there, that's just somebody you assert on the field and good things happen.
It's going to be an interesting one for sure. Eisenhower and Wenatchee. Wenatchee and Eisenhower couldn't be happier to have you with us. We're going to take a quick break for the national anthem. And when we come back, we'll tell you the starting lineups and we'll tell you all about the first 40 minutes of action here from the Apple Bowl. Don't go away.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, your place for fun, food, and friends. Happy hour every day, 2 to 7. Try their brand new menu and famous prime rib every Saturday night. Planning a celebration? Book your holiday party, wedding, or private event, even in their exclusive simulator rooms. Highlander Golf Course and Grill, where every day is a celebration. Visit today.
You trust the same doctor for your health and the same dentist for your smile. Trust Global Car Care to keep your vehicle running strong. We track your car's history so it gets the right care at the right time. With our 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on parts and labor, you'll drive away with confidence. Global Car Care, your automotive experts. We service all makes and models, but specialize in Sprinter vans, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen, and BMW. Call or visit us today.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here. Oh. I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Welcome back. Let's have the national anthem. Let's go right away to the starters. First, the visiting Eisenhower Cadets, coached by Noé Gutierrez, assisted by Rafael Valle, Bianca Flores, Johnny Ramirez, and Esteban Hernandez. The goalkeeper for the Eisenhower Cadets is number 1, Irvin Hernandez, followed by number 2, Nimaya Villanueva, number 3, Zayden Encinas, number 6, Arath Barajas, number 7, Esteban Hernandez, number 8, Rigo Mendoza, number 9, Jesus Garcia, number 10, Sergio Mora, number 11, Andres Arroyo, number 17, Angel Licea, and number 21, Eduardo Sotelo. Daryl, our stats man, the record for Eisenhower?
They are 5-2-2 overall. They are sitting atop of the board right now at 4-1 of the league.
All right, the starters now for Wenatchee. Jumping onto the pitch with goalkeeper Zane Randall, number 1. Number 3, Ulises Saucedo. Number 4, Jonathan Garcia Mendoza. Number 5, Isaac Mariscal. Number 7, Jace Williams. Number 8, Chani Vega. Number 11, Brady Paz. Number 12, Edward Carvajal. Number 14, Felipe Reyes. Number 17, Franco Gutierrez. And number 19, Carson Van Wey. The head coach of the Panthers is our good friend Miguel Viramontes, assisted by Lenin Guzman and Roman Sandoval. We're just about ready to start the action. Wenatchee in black, going from left to right on your screen. The Eisenhower Cadets in white with blue trunks and white socks, going from right to left. Alex Wentland is the center referee, assisted by Edgar Reyes and Jesus Landa. And there's the whistle that tells us that we are in business here at the Apple Bowl.
And today's contest is underway. In goal for the Eisenhower Cadets, Irvin
The push-up field by Wenatchee via Garcia Mendoza. Recovered painting the stripe. Arroyo for the Cadets. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eisenhower.
And as you see right off the kickoff, Wenatchee looked to get the ball on the ground. They want to get comfortable right away. They don't want to let Eisenhower, again, dictate the tempo.
A bit of a foul there. A bit of an illegal hold that time. Mr. Wentland does not hesitate. It should be Wenatchee ball at a bit of an interesting angle this time. Let's see. It looks like it will be Chani. Will it be Chani?
Yes, that is Mr. Chani right over the ball, 20
There's
yards
a
out.
shot and the diving stop by Hernandez, sending it to the corner kick.
Beautiful stop for the Cadets, Irvin Hernandez.
It will be the first corner kick for either side.
Looks like number 4, Mr. Garcia Mendoza, over the top of it.
Setting up for the corner kick for the Panthers, Jonathan Garcia.
There's the kick. The header sailing over the crossbar, but a good opportunity that time. It looked like it was Number 4. Thank you very much, Garcia Mendoza on the kick.
Looks like Mr. Mariscal took that off his head. He had an open header right off the bat. Unfortunately, just couldn't put it away.
There is the man himself, the marshal. Bit of a ping pong game of sorts. Saucedo looking for some space. The heel touch for Chani. Shot across, bounces off the goalkeeper with a degree of difficulty. The ball still bouncing around. Who's going to get a clear shot? The ball sails wide. They were looking for a handball call. None forthcoming. It will be a goal kick for Eisenhower. But I like the intensity early on for Wenatchee.
Yes, like I said, Wenatchee is coming out. They're going to assert themselves. This is their field, and they understand coming off a very high, intense game that they need to settle in this game and control the pace.
The goal kick by Encinas.
Number 3, Zeke Encinas.
Bit of a tricky maneuver for Barajas. Keeping the ball alive for Eisenhower is Mendoza. Hernandez. Good triangulation with Villanueva and ultimately Arroyo. The push-up field stopped by the back line of the Panthers. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball. It looks like it will be Carvajal. The turn that time by Chani. Finding Gutierrez. Turning back for Reyes. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball, it looks like. Yes, indeed. The throw-in. Painting the stripe all the way to the flag. The shot across, and it went out of bounds, says the referee. It will be Eisenhower ball. There's the throw-in. Rejected that time by Carvajal. Defensive effort now by the Cadets. The long kick upfield. Bit of a battle now for Gutierrez. Whistle on the play. It will be Eisenhower ball as we approach now the 5th minute of play. The good move that time by Mendoza, making a pass as he goes. The through ball that time can't quite be wrangled by Esteban Hernandez. Esteban Hernandez is a field player. The goalkeeper is Irvin Hernandez.
I like what Wenatchee's doing here. They're coming out, and they're, like I said, they're keeping the ball. The more keep away you play from Eisenhower, the better off you're going to be.
Villanueva connecting with Esteban Hernandez. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Wenatchee ball. Down the right flank we go. The short touch for pass. Connecting inside the box. Good opportunity in the making. Flag is up. Offside called. The fandom from Wenatchee does not agree with that call. Brady Pass was the player caught in an illicit position. A rather sparse crowd here. I guess understandable, I guess. It's spring break. A lot of people traveling. But glad to have you with us nonetheless. The quick touch. Trying to find Garcia for Ike. Rejected. Trying again for the Cadets is Mendoza. Mendoza making a pass as he goes, leaving one behind, trying for two, shading towards the corner flag. Sent out of bounds by Williams. Good effort by the Wenatchee player, closing in on the angle there.
Yeah, good defense by Jace. He pushed him outside and was able to get his toe in there and touch the ball away.
Throw in. Inside the box we go. Cleared away once again by Williams. Not perhaps to his liking. Eisenhower still trying to make something happen. The defensive effort by Brady Pass battling with Arroyo. Ball goes out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball. 33-56. Left in the first half of play. We're just getting started here at the Apple Bowl. Glad to have you with us.
Wenatchee looks a lot more comfortable tonight.
Pass.
Look at the confidence building.
Chani, the shot across. Rejected. Defensive effort by Licea. In a bit of a battle there. Licea under some pressure. The clearing almost costly for the Cadets. The header that time. All the way back to Mr. Randall. Randall finding his left back, Reyes, painting the stripe of field. Inside the circle we go. Pass, the long ball off to the races now. Williams with some space, the shot across. Anybody to tap it in? The shot by Paz sails out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be another corner kick.
That was a beautiful switch to Jace Williams. He gave him a bunch of space to get forward. He had about 20 yards after he collected that ball and almost sent in a nice cross to Mr. Paz.
The second corner kick of the game for the Panthers. 32 left in the first half of play. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our sponsors who make this broadcast possible. Right footer. The header that time, and Mr. Hernandez, Irving Hernandez, watches it sail by over his head and over the crossbar. It will be a goal kick for the Eisenhower Cadets, who have not shown much in terms of offensive creativity in the early going here, Daryl.
Not at all. They're not keeping the ball and trying to play their game. You know, they're giving up 2 free headers right there at the 6-yard box off of corner kicks. Unfortunately, Wenatchee hasn't put either one of them away yet, so you can't live dangerously.
With a shove from behind by, it looks like Van Way, called on a foul. It will be a free kick for Eisenhower. Esteban Hernandez inside the box. Good header. That time by Mr. Reyes. The push-up field, trying to find the always dangerous Chani. Chani connecting with Saucedo inside the box. The touch to the left for Paz. Paz can't quite wrangle it. Rejected by the back line of the Cadets. But I like the creativity. I like the intention on the part of Wenatchee.
I think this is Wenatchee style. Again, they're coming off of a very intense game against a rival team. You just get up for that game, so it changes your mentality. It changes your complexion, and this is what Wenatchee really looks like at the end of the day.
The throw-in will favor the Panthers. Painting the stripe on the left side. Looking for the triangulation with Garcia Mendoza. Gutierrez taken back by Esteban Hernandez for Eisenhower. Ball goes out of bounds, and there will be a couple of substitutions. It looks like number 19, Jose Villa, and number 14, that would be Davian Cuevas.
Action for Davis, for Eisenhower rather. Number 14, Davian Cuevas, and number 19, Jose Villa.
Happens to the best of us, Mr. Johnson. It's okay. One day I'll tell you the story about the guy who basically walked into the JV game. He didn't know where he was going.
That wouldn't have been tonight, was it?
That would be tonight, and that would be me.
Okay.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that yellow line, I would have been in major, major trouble.
I thought you had a flashback there. I was like, oh, he's just going to walk right into the game. And the players were looking at him like, hey, sir, what are you doing? It's like, don't worry, guys, I got this.
There's Johnny, left-footed touch, dancing inside the box, rejected by the back line of the Cadets.
One thing I like to point out in this game so far is you see Mr. Mendoza Garcia. He's getting a lot higher this game, which is going to give them more numbers forward. As of last game, he was sitting pretty low and deep, so it kind of opened up that midfield. But tonight, him and Chani are getting forward, so it's what's giving them those chances in that possession.
Williams connecting, looking for Chani. Sending it out as Mora. Nope, the ball will remain in there. Now it drops into the hands of the goalkeeper, Mr. Irvin Hernandez, who's been a lot busier than our Zane Randall, at least in the early going. We are approaching 13 minutes of play here in the first half. That ball sails out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Eisenhower. Bit of a battle for Mendoza. Recovered by the Panthers. The effort by Chani.
Wenatchee looks very comfortable tonight. They are just sitting on the ball. They are asserting themselves, and again, they're just playing their game right now. They're making Eisenhower chase.
Ball taking a little bit of time and getting back to a point that it can be reached by a player. There's the throw-in. The rejection by Mora. Looks like it was Carvajal letting it sail out of bounds. Throw-in for the Panthers. Corner of the box. Good turn, good combination. There's Chani. Chani the touch across and the stop. Under some pressure by Irvin Hernandez.
That was a creative backheel there by Mr. Ulysses Salcedo.
On the move now. Eisenhower, the good through ball for Cuevas. First on it is Williams.
A little too strong.
A bit of a shove there. Referee says we will just play on. And, oh, look, Wenatchee brought a goalkeeper today. Zane Randall getting one of his first touches here. Almost 15 minutes into it.
He looks very comfortable tonight, too. I think he would live like this all day long.
Williams, the long push-up field, stopped by Villanueva. Trying to connect to the top of the box. Rejected. Trying again is Cuevas. Under some pressure, Cuevas. Cuevas trying to slalom past two markers. Good job by the Panther defense.
Like to bring your attention to
in this case, Mr. Van Way. Shielding the ball, allowing it to go out of bounds, and returning possession to the Panthers. We're on the far end now. A quick push by Carvajal. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Panthers. Mariscal. Williams. Pushing it upfield. Back to Williams. Shot across. Bounces off Villanueva. And it's Villanueva's header who sends it, I believe, to a corner kick, Daryl.
Yeah, it is. Wenatchee is living in the Eisenhower half tonight. It's only a matter of time before they strike and open this game up. Kind of curious, though. We haven't seen Mr. Anthony Garcia. Wonder what's going on there.
Jonathan Garcia.
He was the scorer of the game winner on Tuesday night against Eastmont.
Mendoza. A short touch. Back to Garcia Mendoza. A shot across. Rejected. Trying to get some air into that very packed backline of Eisenhower is Esteban Hernandez.
Eisenhower cannot get out of their half tonight.
And the ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to the Cadets despite the best efforts of Garcia Mendoza. It will be a goal kick for the Cadets. 25 minutes left in this first half of play. That tells us that the first quarter hour is gone, and we have not seen much in the attacking third for Eisenhower. You're absolutely right, Daryl.
I think I can count on one hand how many times they've got the ball over the midfield line. So
Barajas trying to find Esteban Hernandez, recovered by the Panthers. Bit of a battle. The Panthers prevailing, but they need to be careful. There's Randall. To his right. Van Way and Williams. The long ball. Is he onside? Yes, he is.
Good touch by Salcedo. Unfortunately, the defender comes from behind and touches it away.
Would have been a very, very dangerous situation if he managed to wrangle that ball down.
Yeah, he would have been one-on-one with the keeper, but the defender had the angle.
Do we have a substitution now? There's a player walking, or rather, jogging onto the pitch. Let me see here. It's number 13 for Wenatchee.
Judah Weller's coming onto the field. I'm not sure who went off, though. Oh, it looks like Mr. Mendoza Garcia, Johnny, went off.
A quick give and go. Bottom line flag is up. None of that will count. Offside call on the Panthers. Right now, the coaching staff of Eisenhower will probably sell their collective pets in order to have an opportunity as good as that one, because it's been kind of one-sided here, which is surprising. Eisenhower is a strong team.
Yeah, they're sitting top of the league right now at 4-1. You know, maybe they fell asleep on the bus, but they need to wake up a little bit.
Mariscal connecting with Chani. Chani inside the circle for pass. Pass, backtracking a little bit. Back to Chani. This one is, to say the least, dangerous. Chani under some pressure. He gets himself a little shove. Play continues as Wenatchee retains possession. The touch for Van Way, and Van Way with Randall. Randall. Push up field. Painting the stripe.
Wenatchee's just having their way at the moment.
Stopped by Sotelo. All the way back. Who's there? Randall.
Don't forget about those 8 seconds.
He needs to be very careful. He needs to be very careful. Reyes. There's Reyes. Back to Randall. Van Way. Gutierrez. All the way up.
Oh, Paz
trying to
went
find
for the
pass.
creative flick. He unfortunately missed on it.
Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Cadets. This could be interesting. Cuevas. Cuevas inside the box. Cuevas. Oh, my goodness. Trying again is Mendoza. Whistle on the play. Foul called. Mr. Wentland does not hesitate. It will be Wenatchee ball. 21 minutes 40 left in this, the first half of play. Wenatchee and Eisenhower tied at 0-0.
Chase Williams.
Wenatchee's had their chances. They need to put one in the back of the net if they want to break this game open.
Saucedo. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be Sotelo restarting the action for Eisenhower. Scooped away by the Panthers. Williams not happy with that touch to the right flank. Ball goes out of bounds. Barajas. Across the circle we go. Sotelo. Looking for Cuevas. Whistle on the play. It will be Eisenhower ball. Was it a dangerous play that was called?
No, Brady came back from an offside position.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he didn't react quick enough, so the ref was standing right there. The side judge.
Looks like we have another substitution. Number 6 is in for the Panthers, and that would be none other than Mr. Christopher Limon. Ball belongs to the Panthers. 20 minutes, 7 seconds left in the first half of play. Defensive header by Villanueva. Limon. Bit of a collision there. Villanueva once again. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Panthers. Saucedo. Rejected by Villanueva. Bit of a ping-pong match. Chani looking for a handball call. The Cadets were completely accidental, I should say. Barajas connecting. Good triangulation. Hernandez. Villanueva. Barajas. Villanueva. That one is Cuevas. The back line of the Panthers have had enough. They kick it all the way out. There's Chani.
I think Eisenhower woke up on, you see on that last possession right there, they had 5 or 6 touches before Wenatchee got a touch in there. So
and they had a bit more of speed. The touches look a little crisper too.
Yeah, they had some flow to it.
Yeah. Across the center alley we go. Good job keeping it alive. Ball goes out of bounds. I stand corrected. Will we have a substitution? We will. It looks like it's number 9 for Eisenhower, Mr. Garcia, returning to the action.
And Mr. Cuevas coming off.
We will have number 2 for Wenatchee. That would be
Luis. I know him by Luis. Mr. Beltran.
Luis Beltran, number 2.
Action for the Panthers, number 2, Luis Beltran.
You can see
As he
Chani
is.
in the middle of all
Shot
the
across.
action. He's just looking for his spot.
Rejected. But that seems to be where the best intentions of the cadets die. Right at the top of the first third of the field for them.
Yeah, they need to clean up their ball possession right there, unfortunately. They keep giving the ball away a little bit too much in the last third.
Those short touches are going to pay off. There's a shot, and oh my goodness, that came close.
And right as I say that, they have 1, 2, 3 touch on goal. Unfortunately, he just pulled it a little bit far left of Mr. Randall.
It looked like it was number 11 Arroyo, if I'm not mistaken, but he's asking, it's Arroyo himself. Did I get that? Was it? Oh, Villa. I beg your pardon.
Yeah,
19 Villa. I stand corrected.
That was a bad giveaway by Wenatchee in their third right there.
Oh my goodness, they lose it right away.
Again.
And right footed. Oh my word, that was close once again. You don't want to give opportunities like that when you're basically dominating the action.
Yeah, Mr. Vitamontes jumped up off the bench. Wenatchee caused, I don't know what the words I'm looking for, turnovers right there in the third. Just gives Eisenhower 2 point-blank shots on goal.
Mendoza with good opportunity for Eisenhower. That would be Rigo Mendoza, the sophomore.
That's how fast the game would change, and you can change the momentum that quick.
Pushing it up into the air is Sotelo. The header by Mora. Trying to approach was Williams. Finding it was Limon, recovered by the cadets. A good through ball that time. This could be interesting. Garcia inside the box. Garcia, good defensive maneuver. That time by, it looked like it was Reyes.
Eisenhower's moving to a different beat now. They're controlling the tempo.
Esteban Hernandez. Esteban Hernandez whistle on the play. Foul called. And if Eisenhower manages to break open this game with a tally, those first 15 minutes of total domination by Wenatchee are going to haunt them like a bad dream, I tell you.
Yes. Eisenhower, like I said, they're moving to a different beat. They look a little bit quicker. They're on top of the ball. They look a little more fluent. Wenatchee obviously didn't like what they saw from the back line, so they made a switch there, took off Mr. Van Way, and it looks like Mr. 20, Damian Snyder came on for him.
Pass on the move. The triangulation for Chani.
If I'm Wenatchee, I just stick to the game plan.
Shading towards the center alley. Connecting. Interrupted. Trying again is Esteban Hernandez for Eisenhower. Garcia. Garcia under some pressure. Garcia, ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for cadets who are definitely feeling that second wind.
Yes, they are. They got 2 dangerous chances, 2 opportunities to open this game 1-0. If I'm them, I'm liking what they see right now.
Foul called. Quickly putting it into play was Barajas, finding Esteban Hernandez. Esteban is still in possession, opening the game up to the right side, looking for Arroyo. Arroyo even further to the left. Shot across. A good look inside the box. The shot, and my goodness, that's the 3rd consecutive opportunity for Eisenhower.
That's 4 in the last 10 minutes. This game could easily be 1-1, 2-2.
That time it was Garcia testing Mr. Randall, and Randall responding in fine fashion. Ball goes out of bounds. Will we have another substitution? No, not forthcoming. Oh, yes, indeed, there is one. Let's see. It looks like it's number 18 for Wenatchee. Julian Gonzalez, the mystery man from 3 days ago.
He almost came on the field and shut us up and said, you know what, you may not know my name, but I'm going to score here real fast.
He came darn close, yes, sir.
He came real close.
Johnny, in defensive effort, rejected, recovered by the cadets. Doesn't last long. This Gutierrez. Arroyo. This could be interesting. Taken away by
Lemon.
Wenatchee. Good ball. Who's going to get there first? Oh, my goodness. That last-minute touch.
And there's that man creeping right there, Mr. Gonzalez. He almost got in the back of that ball.
That's right. But sent out on the final effort. It looks like it was number 3 for Eisenhower, Encinas, sending it out of bounds. Good hustle by Encinas that time.
Mr. Garcia Mendoza just checked back in. He's going to be over the top of this corner.
12 minutes, 53 seconds left in the first half of play.
Setting up for the corner kick for the Panthers, number 4, Jonathan Garcia.
Wenatchee has 8 in the box.
Far post, half volley, Chani from outside the shot. Oh my goodness!
Brady Paz
my
with
goodness.
the volley. What
Brady.
a beautiful shot.
Brady Paz breaks one open in the toughest moment of the toughest stretch of the half for Wenatchee. A little bit of high quality oxygen in the form of a strike by Brady Paz.
That's 3 dangerous chances Wenatchee has had off of corner kicks, so you know it was bound to happen. But Brady was standing there, collected that, and put it away nicely. Told you, Eisenhower, you can't live like that. You got to put some bodies on those guys in there.
On the move now. Good
Now look at
take
Wenatchee's
away by
confidence.
Chani. There's the man. Pass. Pass prevailing. The push-up field by Snyder. Is he going to stay in bounds? It is not. 11 minutes 30 left in the first half, and Wenatchee striking first. Brady Paz with the first tally, giving Wenatchee a 1-0 lead. But still, plenty of time left. It's to the back.
If I'm Eisenhower right now, I'm thinking, hey, we've had our chances too, so how can we make this game level going into halftime?
Reyes. Ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to Wenatchee. There's the throw-in. The header by Chani. Pass. The push inside the circle. Combination. Off to the races. Who's going to get there first? It will be Mora for Eisenhower. Across the equator. Another race. And ultimately, it's Mr. Randall.
For the Panthers.
Wenatchee looking to play out the back.
The short touch that time with Williams. Switching over to Reyes.
What that does when you play out the back, that makes the defense come forward, allows zones to open up, especially if you get the right man movement. You get 1, 2, 3, and you're forward. Then you have numbers going the opposite way.
Short touch for Garcia Mendoza. The push-up field. Finding somebody. Top of the box. Whistle on the play. Referee says the ball belongs to Eisenhower.
Almost another one that Brady got on the back of.
For the Panthers, Brady Paz. It looks like it'll be a goal kick for the Cadets.
Goal kick for the Cadets. It's Wenatchee 1. Eisenhower 0 here at the Apple Bowl. Wenatchee, of course, fresh off a very hard-fought, to say the least, victory over Eastmont across the river, 4-3 a couple of days ago. And Eisenhower, I believe, winners of 3 straight. So both teams quite capable of doing some damage here. The push by Gonzalez, rejected.
Correct. Both of these teams are coming off win streaks.
Ball goes to the Cadets. It will be Villanueva yielding to a teammate, in this case Encinas. Encinas rejected by Snyder. Villanueva insisting. Scooping it back is Weller. Weller Esteban Hernandez. A bit of a hesitation by Arroyo on the second touch. Has to retreat a little. Finding Sotelo. The push for Garcia. Garcia was looking for a foul. Ultimately none forthcoming. And Randall controls. 8 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first half of play. Touch to the back for Randall. This is where Wenatchee got into trouble not too long ago. And they do so again. The ball for Villanueva.
Another turnover in the third on force. That's
Arroyo. Barajas. Villanueva. Taken away. Williams off to the races now is Gonzalez. Gonzalez. First on it is Encinas. And ultimately Irvin Hernandez.
Turning it back for
The header by
Hernandez.
Williams. Garcia Mendoza. Snyder, what happened there? That could have been dangerous.
Yeah, tough back pass. Not enough pace on it.
Long push-up field. Bit of a battle between Paz and Mora. Who's going to prevail? The whistle of the referee says action will stop. It will be a free kick for Wenatchee.
Almost a good defensive play if he would have kept his hands down, but unfortunately pulled Brady down right outside the box.
7 minutes, actually just under 7 minutes left in the first half of play.
You got Chani over the ball, about 19 yards out. Far left 18.
3 on the wall, 2 on the wall. Let's see. I see 3. 3 on the wall. Chani.
Is Chani going to go for goal here?
I believe so. There's a shot. Chani! Just past the far upright.
Just outside the post.
Good idea. Good effort by the Panthers that time. 6 minutes, 13 seconds left. And this the first half of play. The long ball by Irvin Hernandez. Rejected. Bit of a battle. Scooped away first by Garcia. Garcia finding Esteban Hernandez. Esteban for Villanueva. Villanueva for Barajas. Barajas across the center alley. The touch for Mora and Arroyo. Garcia.
Eisenhower's very disciplined on how they like to switch the
Barajas.
ball.
Pardon me?
I said Eisenhower's very disciplined on like how they switch the ball. They collect the ball and they're looking to, hey, how do we get that switch? And they're trying to open up the far side for a one-on-one with their defender.
5 minutes, 27. Ball goes out of bounds. It should belong to the Panthers. Wenatchee ahead of Eisenhower 1-0. They only tally in the 28th minute, courtesy of one Brady Paz. There's the throw-in for Wenatchee. Ball goes out once again. Another throw-in for the Panthers. All the way back for Randall. Let's see how this one does. Williams, nice job bringing it down with his torso. Garcia Mendoza.
And now Wenatchee looks to get forward.
The long push-up field. Off to the races we go. A bit too wide that time, but it will be Wenatchee putting it back into play via, looks like Brady Paz himself. Whistle on the play, foul called. It will be Eisenhower restarting the action deep in their own half, and they lose it just as quickly.
Tried to go for a quick touch, but unfortunately they gave it right to Wenatchee.
Paz and Weller. Touch to the back. Now back for inside the box, and stop by Hernandez. Irvin Hernandez.
He looks to play out the back.
3 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half of play. Wenatchee looking to add on to this 1-0 lead. And justifiably so. The Cadets have not shown much, but they've shown that they can create some danger to the gate defended by Zane Randall.
Again, they've had their chances. Just unfortunately, they didn't put any of them away. But they've had 3 point-blank chances right in front of Mr. Randall.
Action resumes with a throw-in. There's Chani.
I'd be pretty shocked if this game ended up 1-0.
Triangulation, me too. There's Williams.
There's a lot more to go.
The long push inside the box. Good opportunity for Chani. Chani. Who's going to tap it in?
And a beautiful setup by Chani.
And it is 2-0 Wenatchee. And it's a brace for Brady Paz.
That is some great eyesight by Chani to touch that back to Brady. He could have easily went for goal, but he just made the teammate pass right there by touching it to Brady. Easy tap in.
So 2 goals, 2-0 the score. Both goals courtesy of Brady Paz. The last one with a beautiful assist, like my partner just said, by Chani Vega.
That's a heartbreaker for Eisenhower.
Remember, there's no more dishonest lead in soccer than the 2-0 score.
No, not at all. But still, that's a heartbreaker right before halftime.
It is. It's a slightly taller mountain to climb now for these Cadets. Garcia Mendoza opening the game up to the right, to the left side.
They don't want to let Wenatchee get a third right here.
Touched by Beltran to the heart of the box. The shot across, and well, my goodness, all you had to do was say so. All you had to do was say so. Chani Vega making it 3-0 for the Panthers.
The Panther goal.
Need I say more?
39th minute.
The goalie had no shot on that one, unfortunately.
Unfortunately for the Cadets, you mean, of course.
Exactly. Fortunately for Wenatchee, looks like they're going to go in the half 3-0.
Good job by the Panthers. We have to say, I have to admit it, that the same way they put the pedal pretty deep to start this contest, the first 20 minutes, and they could not capitalize. Perhaps they haven't matched the intensity of those first 20 minutes, but they have been a lot more lethal when it comes to putting chances away here in the final 5 minutes of the half.
You are correct. They're taking advantage of their shots. You know, like I said, the first 3 corner kicks, they had point-blank headers right there. But now they got the ball on the floor, and, you know, they're being clinical.
They're making the stop for the Cadets, Irvin Hernandez.
Whistle on the play. It should be Cadet ball here, and it will be, it looks like Esteban Hernandez restarting the action. A goal here right at the break. It does not have the impact of a 2-1 tally or a 1-1 tally, but it would give Eisenhower at least a glimmer of hope here before the break. And there's the break itself. The whistle tells us that this first half is now part of our great nation's history. So far the score, Wenatchee 3, Eisenhower nothing. We'll be back after this.
A kitchen that makes mouths water and jaws drop. A bedroom from a dream with a bath from a spa. A walk-in you'd never want to walk out of. A pool like the fountain of youth, and a view that never gets old. When buying or selling a home of the highest standards, it's comforting to be represented by a real estate company with standards to match. Coldwell Banker Global Luxury. Live well with Coldwell.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Whether you're a new homeowner or looking to update, Save Mart in Wenatchee has everything you need. From top-of-the-line appliances to comfy mattresses and stunning furniture that fits your style, they have it all under one roof. With great deals and expert customer service, you'll find the perfect pieces for your space and your budget. Save Mart, your local destination for quality appliances, mattresses, and furniture at prices you'll love.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
NCWLIFE Channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
Thank you and welcome back here to the Wenatchee Valley, home of the Wenatchee Panthers, here at the Apple Bowl Stadium. Oh, if you're a Wenatchee Panther fan, that was an exciting first half. Wenatchee came out and asserted themselves right off the bat. You know, they tried to get the ball on the ground, and they played their game right off the bat. You know, they played possession. They looked dangerous in the first third. They did have a couple of opportunities off of early corner kicks to put a couple goals in, but unfortunately they didn't fall that way. Eisenhower did have some opportunities themselves. Wenatchee had a couple turnovers in their final third, and unfortunately they didn't put the ball away either. So to open up the scoring, we had Brady Paz in the 28th minute open up off of a nice half volley about 68 yards out to open the scoring at 1-0. And then Mr. Paz came back to follow it up in the 38th minute to put him up 2-0. Right as we thought the half was going to be over, Mr. Vega collected the ball in the box, and he nicely put one away that the keeper did not have a chance to touch at the 39th minute to make this game go 3-0. Again, if you guys are joining us, that was an exciting first half. You got a battle of the top two teams, Eisenhower and Wenatchee. This game is big for Wenatchee. You know, I think, you know, their mentality, if they go through on this game, which they're looking very well at the moment, this will put them at the top of the league. And, you know, going back to Eisenhower here about the next 2 weeks, they have Davis playing across town over at Sunnyside. So these matchups are lining up. So again, that was a very entertaining first half. But Eisenhower has some work to do. All they got to do is come out and put a goal in the second half, and then this game could turn back on its head. So good job to Wenatchee. Eisenhower, you got some work to do. But again, a great first half for Wenatchee, and I think this game is going to be exciting the second half. Thank you for joining us tonight. Again, beautiful night here in Wenatchee. A great night for soccer. And we got about 40 minutes left to play.
We've all dreamt of moving somewhere new. But what are home prices like? How are the schools? What are the state income taxes? And how's the weather? For all your questions, the Coldwell Banker Move Meter has answers. It's the only tool that lets you compare cities by cost and quality of living, so you can get a better idea of what your dream looks like and start making it come true. The Move Meter, only from Coldwell Banker. Live well with Coldwell.
News, weather, and sports. It's all here weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 on your local news source, the NCWLIFE channel.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, your place for fun, food, and friends. Happy hour every day, 2 to 7. Try their brand new menu and famous prime rib every Saturday night. Planning a celebration? Book your holiday party, wedding, or private event, even in their exclusive simulator rooms. Highlander Golf Course and Grill, where every day is a celebration. Visit today.
For over 35 years, the Sangster family has been not only representing GMC, but the entire community.
As one of the few family-owned dealerships in Washington, you can count on our personal integrity, which has spanned over 3 generations, to ensure your satisfaction.
Sangster Motors stands behind everything we sell, from GMC professional-grade products and service from a professional-grade dealership.
Remember, caring about your family is what brings you back to ours.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
You trust the same doctor for your health and the same dentist for your smile. Trust Global Car Care to keep your vehicle running strong. We track your car's history so it gets the right care at the right time. With our 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on parts and labor, you'll drive away with confidence. Global Car Care, your automotive experts. We service all makes and models, but specialize in Sprinter vans, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen, and BMW. Call or visit us today.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
All right, folks, welcome back. It is Wenatchee 3, the Cadets of Eisenhower nothing, and wrinkles aside, a fair score, a fair depiction of what went on the pitch, in my opinion, Daryl.
You are correct. Wenatchee controlled, 3/4 of that first half. They came out, again, they asserted themselves. They played their game. As you can see, Mr. Mendoza Garcia, he was getting higher up the field. Obviously, Mr. Vega, he did his thing. And Mr. Paz put away a brace to open up the scoring. Great job by Wenatchee, excuse me.
And this, I think, is a source of great relief also for Wenatchee being able to put the chances away against a tough team and not just depend on one player, to have the wherewithal to have 2 players put the ball in the back of the net. That bodes well for the future of this team.
Yeah, I think it's confidence, just coming home to play on their own turf where they practice 5 days a week. So sometimes just being home is a great feeling for.
Yeah, it does make a difference when you don't have to get on a bus. You can just go across the street and you're and you're ready to play. It does make a difference, and I'm quite sure that these Eisenhower cadets would attest to that, having traveled from beautiful Yakima County all the way here to face the Wenatchee Panthers. Let's not forget, we mentioned this in the early part of the broadcast, Daryl, that this may not be the rivalry matchup that Eastmont was, but there is a prize. There's first place on the line for these 2 teams.
Correct, because like I said, Eisenhower is sitting atop of the league right now at 4-1. You got Davis at 3-1, and you got Wenatchee sitting right there at 3-1. So to me, this game is very important for Wenatchee to go 4-1 at the top of the table, give Davis a second loss, and give Eisenhower a second loss, and Davis is playing right across town in Yakima, so you could have a tie at the top of the table. Let's not count Eisenhower out. You know, there's a 3-0 score line. Eisenhower comes out early in the second half, puts in an early goal. This could open this game back up.
But so far, another factor that we cannot ignore is the fact that the goal difference sometimes could help a team, and Wenatchee is doing their homework in that regard.
You are correct. I think they're leading the league in goal differential also. I could be mistaken on that, but you know, that could be a key factor at the end of the year when you have 3, probably 4 giants tied at the top of the table. You know, let's not count Eastmont out yet.
Not at all. Not at all. Lots of soccer to play for. Could not be happier to have you with us for the second half of this matchup between the Cadets and your Wenatchee Panthers. Second half about to start with the Cadets going from left to right on your screen, and the Panthers from Wenatchee High going from right to left. As opposed to what we had at Eastmont, the attendance has not increased with the passing of the time, but those who did show up here at the Upper Bowl are enjoying quite the lovely contest between these two teams. And we're back in action now with Wenatchee moving the ball. The push. The long kick upfield that time. Quick counter-attack in the making for Eastmont, and a hard charge. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's going to be a straight red. That's going to be a straight red. Unforgivable mistake by that player from Wenatchee. Denial of an opportunity, a goal-scoring opportunity, and I don't know. I know it's not a goal, but this is quite the break for Eisenhower. It looks like it's number 20, Mr. Snyder, one of the subs, who will have to sit the rest of the game.
That was an unfortunate break right there. That was an even foot race that I thought they were even on, but unfortunately the ref has his own opinion, and you know, when you deny a goal scoring opportunity like that, the soccer gods tell you that has to be a red call. Red card.
I agree with the referee here. I thought that it was a shove from behind, and when it was, otherwise would have been, like you said, a goal scoring opportunity. So the rules are very clear in that regard, and unfortunately for Wenatchee, they are still ahead 3-0, but they have one fewer player for the rest of the way. Free kick for the Cadets. It's number 8, the shot! Oh my goodness!
Off the inside of the post. I thought that was going to be the game breaker for Eisenhower right there.
Rigo Mendoza with a beautiful strike.
Off the inside of the post, all the way across the line to go out on the far side. That shows you how close Eisenhower was to breaking the score open.
That would have been quite the 1-2 punch, losing a player and then losing the shutout in a matter of a couple of minutes.
Yeah, that would honestly put Wenatchee on their heels. Just think about that, being up 3-1 and on your heels because you know you're playing down a player.
Well, the story of this game has yet to be completely told. Wenatchee now having to work extra hard, and what we would suppose Eisenhower with a bit of a shot in the arm now, but here come the Panthers. Off to the races now is Weller. The shot across, rejected by the back line of the Cadets. And the stop by Mr. Hernandez, Irvin Hernandez.
Irvin Hernandez out to scoop it out for the Cadets. He'll send it into the Panther third.
Bit of a battle there in the middle third. Trying to bring it down. It looks like it was Mariscal. Ball goes out of bounds. Defensive effort by the Cadets. The touch for Esteban Hernandez across the center alley for Villa. Villa going crisscross now to the left flank. Who's gonna keep it alive? Good effort. And what does the referee say? Referee says penalty. And the hits just keep on coming for this Wenatchee squad, Daryl.
Yes. Unfortunately, like I said, when you have one mistake and now they're starting to compound, Wenatchee has to get together as a group and just take a deep breath and relax.
Once again, Rigo Mendoza, the man who had that free kick that almost went in, creating some havoc in the back end of the Wenatchee Panthers, and the referee will consult with his assistant. Not much of a consultation. They both seem to agree. And it will be a penalty kick that will be the responsibility of Mr. Arroyo.
Number 11,
Andres Arroyo, the senior.
Can Eisenhower open up the scoreline now?
Couple of steps back. Arroyo and Randall. Randall and Arroyo. The shot. Left footer.
Andres Arroyo.
And Randall guessing right. And the ball's linking under his body. It is 3-1.
Take the penalty kick in.
Folks, I'd like to take a second and apologize. I think I might have said Davis a couple times to you Eisenhower fans, so I just want to apologize for that. But yes, this is Eisenhower versus Wenatchee.
You are as lost as that guy who walked into the middle of the JV game earlier today. That's I cannot believe you did that.
Yes, I'm sorry. I just get intense sometimes. Feels like I'm playing in the game.
I told my mother that during the halftime break that I walked into the middle of the JV game not noticing where the line was. Oh my goodness. We're back in action now. No laughing matter for the Wenatchee Panthers now. They're down a player and the shutout's gone, and Eisenhower, at least at first glance, seems to have most of the momentum at this time.
Oh, Eisenhower is going to come with confidence now. They have nothing to lose. They're down 3-1, but they're up a player. They're going to start to push numbers forward. Wenatchee, again, they're just going to have to stay settled in and try to play their game.
Defensive effort that time by Garcia Mendoza. Good combination inside the box. Erwin Hernandez with the stop.
Hernandez with the stop for the Cadets.
Before Weller could tap it in. The long ball by Hernandez. Scooped inside the circle by the other Hernandez, Esteban Hernandez. Now we're at top of the box, making a path as he goes. The right-footed shot by Mendoza. Stopped by the back line of Wenatchee. On the move is Brady. He's got 2 goals to his name. Making a path as he goes. The through ball that time inside the box. Good opportunity. The shot.
What a flick by Brady.
Golazo! Golazo! What a shot!
That was those 2 men again. Brady Paz taking on a defender. Flicks it with the outside of his left foot. And Mr. Vega running onto it with a nice little half volley. A laser past the goalkeeper. And didn't have a chance to make it 4-1.
My goodness, what a combination these two are.
Whew, you take those 2 men off the field, and this game's 1-1.
Johnny Vega with the second tally, the 4-1 tally, and make that the 48th minute, the 8th minute of the second half.
That's a devastating Eisenhower.
There's the man himself, Chani, finding, it looks like Beltran, all the way back.
Chani just knows how to play. He gets himself into some dangerous positions. He's always looking to collect the ball. He wants to get forward, and he wants to play through his teammates.
Weller and Paz. Paz and a hesitation by Garcia Mendoza. This could be dangerous. No, Garcia Mendoza recovers. There's Chani, double teamed. Garcia Mendoza. Paz. Yielding for, it looks like Beltran. Beltran and Paz. Paz and Garcia Mendoza back to Paz, and a hard charge from behind. Whistle on the play. And Mr. Paz in a bit of pain here. Substitution coming in the meantime for Eisenhower. Looks like number 14, Davian Cuevas, who saw some playing time and brought a degree of a quantum of danger to the gate defended by Zane Randall in the middle part of the first half. 31-23 left in this second half of play. Wenatchee ahead of Eisenhower by 4-1. But trust me, folks, this has not been a cakewalk for the Panthers. The Panthers playing A man down since the early part of the second half.
Fortunately for the Panthers, they gave up 2 early free kicks. One a penalty kick that Eisenhower put away, and another chance to hit off the inside of the post.
Chani inside the box. Chani right at the body of Mr. Hernandez, who held his ground.
There goes that man, Chani, getting in that dangerous position again, one-on-one with the keeper from the far right flank, drawing a corner kick. If I'm Davis being up a man, I'm throwing 2 guys at that man right there all the time.
Corner kick for the Panthers.
Setting up the corner kick will be Jonathan Garcia. For the Panthers.
Garcia taking care of it. Garcia Mendoza, yes indeed. 30 minutes 10. Far post. Who's there to tap it in? Chani can't quite fire on it. Recovered by the back line of the Cadets. Cuevas taken back by Paz and a hard charge, and there goes that pocket. Yellow card, yes indeed. Mr. Cuevas will have to take a seat, and Mr. Paz, not only is he getting the honors of being the scorer of 2 goals, but he's getting quite a bit of attention because of it from the opposing players. We can see him gingerly walking around.
Yeah, that was a hard tackle from behind. Good thing Brady jumps back up to his feet.
Free kick for the Panthers. It looks like it will be Garcia Mendoza. Right footer. Good combination, the header, and that one sails backwards on the Panthers. A good effort notwithstanding by Chani.
Yeah.
He is everywhere.
He
is everywhere. He's going to be like folding the uniforms afterwards. He does everything for this team.
He does. He is just a high motor guy. He understands, what it takes to play and just to be available for your team.
And one thing that bodes well for this team, and we mentioned this before, is that this, as dominant as Chani can be, he gets his teammates involved. He's not the kind of player who just is content with his own personal success, with his own personal glory. He looks for the Brady passes. He looks for the Garcia Mendozas. He looks to get his teammates involved. He understands that this is an 11-on-11 game.
You are correct, because when he came on in the 8th minute against Eastmont, the tides turned that quick. Like the game changed. His movement, his style, his flow, his vision, it's just different. You can't preach or teach that. Some kids will get it eventually, but he has it right now.
The throw-in for the Cadets, who are still battling to get back into this one, trailing by 3 with 27-39 left in regulation. There's Chani at midfield. Straight up, good ball, inside pass. Let's see, whistle on the play, and it's a penalty kick. It's a penalty kick.
As he was taken down from behind, there's that other man, Mr. Paz. Those are the 2 guys right now Eisenhower is going to dream about tonight.
Dream, wake up screaming in the middle of the night. Yeah, tomato, yes.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. This is quite the impressive performance by those 2. Let's see, that must be like the 3rd or 4th foul that Brady Paz is the subject of in the second half alone. And they were not, inky-dinky little fouls. These were hard charges.
You're correct. I would like to see the ref go talk to his linesman, because that is another goal-scoring opportunity right there. And we haven't seen any colors or anything like that.
True story. It will be a penalty kick for the Panthers, but the referee is now heading to talk to the coaching staff of Wenatchee, which would be my guess. That's exactly the question they have. Why did my guy get kicked off and not this Eisenhower player?
That's a good, curious question, but only the referee will have the right answer, unfortunately, at the end of the day.
Setting up for the penalty kick for the Panthers.
It is Shani Vega getting ready. 25:47 left in regulation. There's the whistle. Chani, right-footed. Chani, no doubter.
Stick it into the net for his third.
It is
goal of the
5-1 Wenatchee, and that's a hat trick for Mr. Vega.
I guess that's the best way to punish him, is just put another one in the back of the net. Don't worry about the cards, Chani said. We're okay.
So between Chani and Paz, an unsolvable riddle for the Cadets here in this increasingly chilly but still lovely evening of soccer here on the western shores of the mighty Columbia.
I don't think we're done yet. What about 25 beautiful more minutes to play of soccer? I think we got one or two more goals in us.
We'll see. We'll see. Who's us, by the way?
I'm talking about everybody here tonight that's coming to watch soccer play. Could be Eisenhower, could be Wenatchee. That's what I meant by us.
Good save, good save, good save. Spoken like a true goalkeeper. You were a goalie back in the day, right?
I was. I was a little bit of everything. I was a utility guy.
Sort of like, what was his name? A great, terrific player from Netherlands in the 90s, Frank Rijkaard.
Oh,
He did a little bit of everything, that guy. He did everything well. It was amazing to watch him.
He had some moxie about him, too.
Yeah, you did not mess with Frank Rijkaard.
No, you did not at all.
Just ask Rudy Feller. 24 minutes, 10 seconds left in regulation, with Wenatchee well ahead 5-1, but I absolutely agree with you. Jokes aside, I do not think Wenatchee is done here. I think that they're going to want to thicken up that goal difference as much as they can.
Look at the way they're ball hawking right now. They're down a guy, and they're still ball hawking. They're not laying off. They're not going to sit back and say we're going to protect this lead. They're still going after it like it was a 10v10 game right now, you know?
Now, is there a bonus point if you score a number of goals in the Big Nine, or is that not the case anymore?
Ooh, I'm unaware of that.
Okay, because it used to be. I don't know if they still do it, but there's a corner kick now for
Setting up from the corner.
the Cadets, and a beautiful header and an even better diving stop by the goalkeeper, Mr. Randall, who's done a good job of staying focused despite the sizable 4-goal lead.
I think the only bonus point would be that, hey, we beat the first place team pretty handily. You know, that's a bonus for the mentality.
It is, absolutely.
Especially when you know you have to go to Eisenhower and play them on the back half of this.
I do believe that if it's not their last game of the season, it's their next to last game of the season, because it's at the tail end. So yeah, having this in the bank, knowing that you can handle them, it's a mighty big boost. You're absolutely correct.
Midfield.
We're back in action now. The header that time by Barajas. Scoop back by Chani. The push-up field by Williams all the way to the front. Let's see who's going to get there first. It's going to be, oh my goodness, that was close. A good effort by Paz. Sent out of bounds by Mora, and it will be a corner kick for Wenatchee. Wenatchee, you're absolutely right here, Daryl. They're not letting up. They're not letting up. We're going to have a substitution, it looks like. Yes, we will have. I'll tell you in a second who it is that returns to the fray here. Once more into the breach, dear friends. I don't know, I'm crazy like that. Number 9 for Wenatchee, that would be Gael Nunez. Right-footed shot. A bit too tall of an order for those forwards, and the ball sails out of bounds. It will be a goal kick for the Cadets. 21 minutes and now 21 seconds left in regulation. Wenatchee ahead of Eisenhower 5-1.
And even with Wenatchee going down a man this half, they're still winning the scoring battle. It's 2-1 just this half.
What's even more impressive, and if you disagree with me, please feel free, is that in no moment did Wenatchee go, okay, we need to, start bringing numbers back, start even thinking about parking the bus, protecting this lead. No, they went right after it.
And that's correct, because when you start to do that, you lose your identity, you lose your confidence, and it allows the other team to just sit on top of you, which that makes for a long half.
Yellow card for the Cadets, number 3, Encinas.
For the Eisenhower Cadets.
If you didn't count the players on the field right now, you would not know that Wenatchee was down a man. They're still walking to a different beat. Eisenhower kind of lost their intensity after that last goal.
There's only so many haymakers you can take that they start hurting a little bit more each time.
Yeah, I don't think they want to take one more, to be honest.
Oh, I agree.
That'd be a tough score line to drive all the way back to Yakima with.
And that header that time sails over the crossbar, much to the disappointment of Mr. Weller. And it will be a goal kick for these suddenly embattled Eisenhower Cadets. But still 19 minutes left. Plenty of time to put a little dent in this four-goal lead, I beg your pardon. We'd like to take this opportunity, folks, to thank all of our sponsors for their continued support of NCWLIFE sports, not just this soccer season, but baseball, football, wrestling, volleyball, all sorts of sports. We appreciate you. We thank you for your patronage and your belief in our work here at stadiums around North Central Washington. One time we called a game, it was 28 degrees. Ooh. 28 degrees. Cascade against Kashmir Soccer.
Oof.
Yeah. It was a very beautiful shade of red in our hands by the time we were done. It was quite striking.
I bet you that stung.
Oh, golly, yes. Inside the box we go with Eisenhower on the move.
I'll be honest and say that I've been in this stadium when you're walking those borderlines of 20 degrees and colder. I'm not going to say exactly how cold it is, but it was pretty cold down there on the fringe.
Yeah. One time I was covering Washington State against Montana for the NCAA tournament in soccer, and it was so cold. I think it's the only time that I've rooted for the Cougars to lose so that I could go home. A left-footed touch, and that one sails wide. A good effort, notwithstanding, by Eisenhower's number 4, Pablo Sanchez, it looks like.
Eisenhower putting a little pressure on.
On the move now is Beltran. Taken back by the Cadets. The combination looking for Esteban Hernandez. Recovered by the Panthers. It doesn't quite last long. There's Licea trying again. He's going to run out of room. Ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to Wenatchee. Substitution coming. It will be Wenatchee sending some fresh legs in. It looks like it's number 16. 16, that would be
Esteban Valdovinos.
Esteban Valdovinos replacing Brady, it looked like, right?
Yeah, Brady's had a couple knocks tonight. He might be done for the night.
Yeah, he's getting all kinds of hugs right now because he's had a scrapbook-worthy night here against Eisenhower. But the Cadets are not waving the white flag.
Yeah, if I was Brady and I'm not coming back in, I could say I did my work tonight. He had a great night.
Bit of a battle there. Reyes under some pressure. Ball goes out of bounds. It will belong to the Panthers. Good effort by the back line of the Panthers. Bending but not breaking. The push-up field looking for Chani. Defensive header by Arroyo sails backwards on him. Chani on the move. Right-footed touch. And the stop by Mr. Hernandez. 15 minutes, 50 seconds left in regulation. Wenatchee well ahead. 5-1 over Eisenhower.
Again, Eisenhower is going to see Chani in their sleep.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Defensive effort that time, playing dangerously Van Way, but this time not a major concern for Randall. The Eisenhower starting to show a little bit of weariness in those legs. Daryl, I almost called you Matt. Sorry, force of habit. Daryl, they don't have the same snap that they had in the first half whenever Randall had to man one of those touches from the back line.
I think that first goal of the second half for Wenatchee kind of took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, but then that last goal between Brady and Chani, that was just clinical. I think that kind of put Eisenhower away, unfortunately, because you're right. They haven't had the snap. They haven't had the motivation. They haven't looked to control the ball. They've had one dangerous opportunity this whole half, so there's still time, but that's the unfortunate part about soccer.
Hernandez with the long ball. Off to the races is Mr. Mendoza, Rigo Mendoza, who had a beauty of a free kick in the first half. Make that the second half. The second half that kissed the upright, went all the way across the mouth of the goal to leave out the other end. The push-up field interrupted by the back line of the Cadets. Stopped inside the circle by Carvajal. It was Mariscal, I beg your pardon. The push. Good combination. Stopped by Williams. Clearing it out is Reyes. All the way to the stripe, near the midfield. Bit of a battle. Williams battling with Mendoza. Rigo prevailing. Sending it out of bounds with more urgency than style that time. It was Garcia Mendoza. And it should be a throw-in for the Cadets with 13 minutes and 25 seconds left in regulation. The Cadets on the move. Painting the stripe on the left side is Mendoza Rigo. Ball goes out of bounds. The Cadets putting it back into play rather quickly. Ball goes out of bounds. We're going to invade the personal space of a few people here. Esteban Hernandez. Right-footed touch by Mora. Rejected. Trying again is Sotelo. Sotelo connecting with Esteban. The shot across. Back to Esteban Hernandez. The turn. You can hear the fandom in the background. The header by Arroyo, not losing hope. Trying again Esteban. Inside the box, two combination. Esteban, the shot does not fire. It looks like it was number 9.
Nunez, that was a great touch
right.
away. It looks like he was going to be one-on-one with Mr. Randall, and Nunez stepped in and got a toe to that ball.
Nunez, number 9.
I think it's be important for Eisenhower to get a goal right here. You know, like we were talking about earlier in the show. We don't want this to come down to head-to-head and goal differential. You know, 5-2 scoreline looks a little better than 5-1.
Yeah, if you were able to put a second goal in, especially a goal that is from run of play and not a penalty kick, it is a point of pride, shall we say, for a squad that has had such a tough go of it as the Cadets have today. A substitution coming for the Cadets. It looks like it's Zayden Encinas, who had a yellow card here about 10 or so minutes ago. Remember, Wenatchee playing a man down since the very, very early going of the second half. Mr. Snyder, one of the subs, found himself on the business end of a red card.
Yeah, that was a tough call, but again, you know, they were even, and unfortunately that defender had a step on him and he took him down. So the soccer gods say, hey, you got to go sit and watch, sir.
It will be a free kick for the Cadets deep in their own half of the field.
Entering action for the Panthers, number 18, Julian Gonzalez.
Good takeaway that time. Let's see who's going to get there first. It will be Irvin Hernandez.
Irvin Hernandez out to
short touch, interrupted. Mariscal, the marshal. Good touch that time for Nunez inside the box. Good opportunity. Flag is down. And it looks like Mr. Arroyo, wanting no part of that, just kicked it as far as he could.
That was almost a beautiful link up there by Wenatchee. They almost had another point-blank shot on goal.
It should be Wenatchee ball. And smartly, Mr. Williams taking his sweet time getting there. There's the throw-in. Defensive header to the heart of the box. Touch to the back. Beltran turning this way and that. Combination, corner of the box. Back to Beltran. Looking for that outlet touch. It doesn't work as he was hoping for. Garcia for the Cadets. The bounce lands with Esteban Hernandez. The heel touch, good combination. Mora inside the box. Mora. A good combination by the Cadets that perhaps deserved better, Daryl.
Yeah, that was unlucky, but lucky for Eisenhower. Sergio and the center back, their feet got tangled up, and our Wenatchee center back went down, and Mora ended up on the end of that ball. That was just an unfortunate play for the Wenatchee center back.
Good presence of mind by the Cadet player, though.
Yeah.
To play it off the heel. Corner kick. Far post. One header. Trying to find the turn, and that one sails over everybody. It's still in play. Licea, whistle on the play. Ball went out of bounds. It should be Wenatchee ball.
We're going to have an offsides call. The Eisenhower player that took the corner never got back in an onside position.
Offside off of a corner kick is always tricky for me. It's always tough.
Yeah. Well, they called offside,
yeah,
but
well,
the ref is giving him a goal kick, so Wenatchee will take that.
Kick for the Panthers,
8 minutes, 8 left in regulation. Wenatchee well ahead here, 5-1. And the few folks who are still left in the stadium, there are more on the far side, on the home bleachers, so to speak. It will be
Wenatchee
one
throwing.
to remember for them. 5-1 the score against the top team in the league. So one of the things that Coach Viramontes told us that at the beginning of the show is we won against Eastmont, but we didn't play our game.
No, not at all.
Quick run, combination inside the box. This could be a good opportunity, and the stop by Hernandez. But I think he's going to be quite pleased with the way his team played, because this is the way I think Coach Viramontes would like to see his team operate.
You know, you're right. This is the identity that I expected Wenatchee to have. But if we look at the big picture, again, when you're playing a team of Eastmont's caliber, a familiar foe, and you both come out there with a lot of confidence, guess what happens? Sometimes you just lose that state of mind and the game turns into a back and forth. Nobody wants to make a mistake. And, you know, unfortunately they did. There was a lot of mistakes made that game. Just Wenatchee came out on the better half of the end of them.
Sometimes you win because you make one fewer mistake than your opponent. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. The Cadets still on the move, still trying to make something happen. Villanueva pushing the ball upfield. Bit of a battle there. It looks like it was Nunez. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for the Cadets, taken away. Nunez still battling. Stolen by Mora.
Stay on him. Put the pressure on.
Wenatchee once again bending but not breaking. Bit of a handball. Accidental, says the referee. A struggle for Ike to get out of their third.
Good defensive play there by the center back.
Left footed across, trying to connect with Mendoza, can't quite find him. Play still continues. This could be interesting. Top of the box, Mendoza finding a gap. The left footed touch by Licea, and that one sails.
Eisenhower looking a little dangerous here in the last 5 minutes of the game.
5 minutes, 19 seconds.
Again, I think a goal would be big for Eisenhower. You know, cut that from a 5-1 scoreline to a 5-2 scoreline.
Zane Randall setting up for the goal kick for the Panthers.
Defensive header by the Panthers. The push-up field rejected by Licea. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for Wenatchee. Beltran. The header. No, it was Beltran. It was Reyes. Reyes to Beltran. Combination. Taken away by the Cadets. Sotelo. Sotelo and Arroyo. Arroyo across the center alley and deep. Down the left stripe goes Mendoza, sent out of bounds by the back line of the Panthers. It will be a throw-in for the Cadets. 4 minutes and 4 seconds left in regulation. Whistle on the play. Let's see what the referee says. It will be Wenatchee ball, it looks like. But in what fashion?
Looks like it's going to be a free
kick. Yep,
for
yes,
Williams.
indeed.
I just like to point out too, coming up this weekend, Wenatchee, they're going to Sunnyside, so they got a good game to follow with. But Eisenhower, they got to come back to Wenatchee. They got to play the crosstown rival Eastmont. So this game is big for Eisenhower for your confidence, because you don't want to come to Wenatchee and drop 2 games in 1 week.
Encinas. Past Arroyo. Finding Mendoza.
Oh, good take.
A through ball that time. Inside the box. Good opportunity. The shot, no doubter.
That was a beautiful setup for Eisenhower.
And there's the goal you were talking about. There's the second tally for these embattled Cadets. Number 10. Number 10, Sergio Mora. Makes it 2-5 in favor of Wenatchee. 5-2, I should say. With just but a couple of trips around the clock. And 38th minute of the second half.
That was a beautiful setup by the Eisenhower striker. Took on 2 defenders, made a guy commit, slipped in a nice pass behind the center back's shoulder. Was it, you said Mora?
Mora, Sergio Mora.
Ran onto the ball, left-footed shot right behind Mr. Randall.
And on the flip side of that, it's a corner kick for Wenatchee.
Setting up for the corner.
It looks like it's going to be number 17, Gutierrez, taking care of business here. Right-footed touch. Rejected by Villanueva. Sent out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Felines. There's a throw-in inside the box. Cleared away. Landing with Hernandez Esteban. Oh my goodness, a good combination. Garcia and Hernandez. Hernandez opening the game up to the left side. Mendoza. Rejected with more urgency than style by the back line of Wenatchee. Trying again is Arroyo for the Cadets. Now it's Esteban Hernandez battling for it. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in for Wenatchee. These teams still giving each other no quarter here, even as we approach the final seconds of action here at the Apple Bowl. It is 5-2, a very entertaining contest with plenty of scoring opportunities. It looks like it's going to go Wenatchee's way, but still not over yet. Encinas finding Sotelo across the center alley. The push-up field for Mendoza. The long ball inside the box. Good opportunity. The shot, and Mr. Randall coming up huge.
Great save there by Zane.
And Mr. Mora, who already has a tally to his name, just looks to the skies as if to say, come on. How close can we be? How close can we get? Bit of a charge there from behind. Whistle on the play. Foul called. It will be a free kick for the Cadets. Out of the box. Trying to connect with, it looked like it was Arroyo.
A 5-3 score line. Eisenhower would make him say, hey, you know what? We can play with these guys.
We can hang, exactly.
Yeah, we didn't play our best game, and we had some chances we could have put away, but we can play with these guys, especially going home.
It's Licea was on chasing that ball down the right side. The long kick up field. Stopped inside the circle by Pablo Sanchez. And there's the whistle that puts this one into the books with a final score of Wenatchee 5, Eisenhower 2. We're going to take a quick break, and we're coming back with the postgame right after this.
Eisenhower Cadets 2. How about a big round of...
A kitchen that makes mouths water and jaws drop. A bedroom from a dream with a bath from a spa. A walk-in you'd never want to walk out of. A pool like the fountain of youth, and a view that never gets old. When buying or selling a home of the highest standards, it's comforting to be represented by a real estate company with standards to match. Coldwell Banker Global Luxury. Live well with Coldwell.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Whether you're a new homeowner or looking to update, Save Mart in Wenatchee has everything you need. From top-of-the-line appliances to comfy mattresses and stunning furniture that fits your style, they have it all under one roof. With great deals and expert customer service, you'll find the perfect pieces for your space and your budget. Save Mart, your local destination for quality appliances, mattresses, and furniture at prices you'll love.
NCWLIFE channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
For over 35 years, the Sangster family has been not only representing GMC, but the entire community.
As one of the few family-owned dealerships in Washington, you can count on our personal integrity, which has spanned over 3 generations, to ensure your satisfaction.
Sangster Motors stands behind everything we sell, from GMC professional-grade products and service from a professional-grade dealership.
Remember, caring about your family is what brings you back to ours.
Highlander Golf Course and Grill, your place for fun, food, and friends. Happy hour every day, 2 to 7. Try their brand new menu and famous prime rib every Saturday night. Planning a celebration? Book your holiday party, wedding, or private event, even in their exclusive simulator rooms. Highlander Golf Course and Grill, where every day is a celebration. Visit today.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
We've all dreamt of moving somewhere new. But what are home prices like? How are the schools? What are the state income taxes? And how's the weather? For all your questions, the Coldwell Banker Move Meter has answers. It's the only tool that lets you compare cities by cost and quality of living, so you can get a better idea of what your dream looks like and start making it come true. The Move Meter, only from Coldwell Banker. Live well with Coldwell.
News, weather, and sports. It's all here weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 on your local news source, the NCWLIFE channel.
Hey, welcome back to Save Mart. What can we help you find today?
We're looking for a mattress.
Oh, right this way. We got a large selection. We have this pillow top here.
Oh, comfortable.
We have more to choose from down here.
Oh.
I think I have the perfect one over here for you.
I guess we'll take this one.
You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
You trust the same doctor for your health and the same dentist for your smile. Trust Global Car Care to keep your vehicle running strong. We track your car's history so it gets the right care at the right time. With our 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty on parts and labor, you'll drive away with confidence. Global Car Care, your automotive experts. We service all makes and models, but specialize in Sprinter vans, Mercedes, Audi, Volkswagen, and BMW. Call or visit us today.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the diagnostic doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units.
A kitchen that makes mouths water and jaws drop. A bedroom from a dream with a bath from a spa. A walk-in you'd never want to walk out of. A pool like the fountain of youth. And a view that never gets old. When buying or selling a home of the highest standards, it's comforting to be represented by a real estate company with standards to match. Coldwell Banker Global Luxury. Live well with Coldwell.
Apple Valley Honda is bringing the future of driving to you. Introducing the all-new, all-electric Honda Prologue EV. Say goodbye to gas stations and hello to a whisper-quiet ride and zero emissions. The wait is over. Finally, a local option for a quality EV from a brand with a track record of exceptional quality and reliability. Experience the Honda Prologue EV for yourself at family-owned Apple Valley Honda. Stay close to home and visit us at Apple Valley Honda today for the life you live.
Whether you're a new homeowner or looking to update, Save Mart in Wenatchee has everything you need. From top-of-the-line appliances to comfy mattresses and stunning furniture that fits your style, they have it all under one roof. With great deals and expert customer service, you'll find the perfect pieces for your space and your budget. Save Mart, your local destination for quality appliances, mattresses, and furniture at prices you'll love.
NCWLIFE channel is your local TV station. We believe in being the spotlight and mirror to the communities we serve in North Central Washington. Programming on NCWLIFE would not be possible without our sponsors. Special thanks to our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air.
For over 35 years, the Sangster family has been not only representing GMC, but the entire community.
As one of the few family-owned dealerships in Washington, you can count on our personal integrity, which has spanned over 3 generations, to ensure your satisfaction.
Sangster Motors stands behind everything we sell, from GMC professional-grade products and service from a professional-grade dealership.
Remember, caring about your family is what brings you back to ours.
Thanks for watching today's broadcast of high school sports on the NCWLIFE channel. Today's coverage was brought to you by our platinum sponsor, Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. Coverage was also sponsored by Global Car Care, the Highlander Golf and Grill, Apple Valley Honda, Sangster Motors, Valley Tractor, Save Mart, Caldwell Banker, Biosports Physical Therapy, and Dick's Heating and Air. Thanks for watching today's broadcast of high school sports on your home for high school sports, the NCWLIFE channel. We now return to regular programming already in progress.